So a double bowling change is going to be spin from both ends as Faizan Islam is about to start the 7th over of the innings. Symmatry Group, after losing their captain very early in the innings, have managed to score 38 runs for the loss of 1 wicket in the batting power play. Both Shiraz and Imanul Haq are striking the ball pretty well, but they have been very unlucky on many occasions when they have timed the ball well, but they have gone straight to the fielders. Going for a reverse sweep, big appeal there from the wicketkeeper. And there might be a run-out opportunity at the wicketkeeper's end. But the on-field umpire just not making any signal whatsoever. In fact, the on-field umpire has signaled that as leg byes. The wicketkeeper was pretty enthusiastic. Look at the effort there from the short third man. An underarm throw hitting the stumps, but the batter was well inside. Fuller in length, driven straight to the fielder at long off. Another run taken by the right-hander. Slowly and steadily, this partnership is thriving now for Symmatry Group, and they need one as well. Coming down the wicket, taking it as a full toss and depositing it over long off for a magnificent hit. First maximum of the innings and coming from the bat of Shiraz. Not an ideal delivery from Faizan, who was looking to fly that ball a little much. Shiraz using his feet, coming down the track, flat batting it over long off fielder to register the first maximum of the night. Decides to use the feet once again, but this time was beaten in the flight. He made sure that he did not drag his back foot outside the popping crease. A wrong gun attempted by the leg spinner, which has been put away towards the fielder at long on. 8 runs coming in that opening over from the leg spinner. 7 done. It's 47 for 1. "47 for 1" as Fahad once again is getting ready to bowl his second. Adjusting the field on the leg side. Fine leg has been asked to move a little square. So has been the fielder at deep square leg. A slight misfield and they're looking to come back for the second one. Well, the bowler is definitely not going to be happy with that effort. First, they stole away that 1 run, and because of the misfield, because of the fumble, they managed to come back for the second two. Well, using the long handle so far, Shiraz, he was eyeing that leg side region once again. Had to check his shot at the other end. Will just get a run, and with that, 50 also comes up for Symmetry Group. Into the 8th over with the loss of just 1 wicket so far. So a pretty decent start this by the batting side after winning the toss. Fahad Mustafa, on the other hand, is not looking to turn the ball a great deal. He's not in a mood of flighting the ball as well. Coming around the wicket and trying to keep that ball as close to the off stump as possible. Slightly shorter, put away towards the fielder at long on. Will just get a run, Shiraz. So pretty miserly getting along with his overs so far, Fahad Mustafa. Just 10 runs conceded in his first two. 8 done. It's 52 for 1. Faizan Islam once again starting this over. This time placed away on the offside, and the big chase from the captain will be of no avail as the right-hander picks up yet another boundary. And the leg spinner needs to learn from the way the captain was bowling in the previous over when he was just looking to dart that ball in the line of the stumps. This time, once again, giving a slight bit of flight and dropping it slightly shorter. Shiraz creating that room away from the leg stump and placing it comfortably over extra cover. Brilliant way to start the over with a boundary of the very first ball. Straight away puts up that pressure on the bowling side. Oh, it was a rare full toss. Should have been dealt with. Instead, it's going to be just a single towards long on. They have started improving their run rate now, Team Symmatry group. Slightly shorter in length, just tabbing it towards short third. Well, we were expecting some fireworks from Imanul Haq, but surprisingly, it's Shiraz who has been the aggressor in this partnership with 24 delivery space for 35. Shorter, put away on the leg side. It's into the gap, long on and deep mid wicket. Well, both of them almost a collision there between the two fielders, but still the ball went past the boundary ropes. There was not a big gap available on the leg side, but still picked up that length so early there. Imanul Haq sat down on one knee and pulled it between the fielder at mid wicket and long on to earn himself yet another boundary. He was eyeing for that big drive outside the off stump, but gets an inner half of the bat, gets another single at long on. It's proving to be yet another expensive over from Faizan with 10 of it already with the ball remaining. Slightly shorter, and that was firmly struck. The batter at the other end, Imanul Haq, did a pretty decent job to get away from the line of that delivery. Otherwise, that ball was coming straight to him. Slightly shorter, and look at the way Imanul Haq just bent down, making sure that the ball did not struck his head. Single taken of the last ball, 11 runs coming in that over. 63 now it is for 1 after 9. Starts off with a decent ball. The batter Shiraz was in two minds whether to be on the back foot or on the front foot. In time, Just playing it with a straighter bat. And this time he decides to go straight. There is a chance for the fielder at long on, and he takes it. So as he has struck in the very first over, Faisal Jamil. And it's a danger man, Shiraz, who has perished. Fuller in length, once again deciding to go big, straight down the ground. Got the elevation, but not the distance. And a very good catch taken by the fielder at long on. So partnership comes to an end with Shiraz Ali walking back after scoring 36. It's 63 for 2. So brilliant start this from Faisal. No run has been scored in the first 3 deliveries, along with that big wicket of Shiraz. Not the first time we have seen a jersey number 007 doing the job. Putting more pressure now with another extra fielder pretty close to the bat on the leg side. Anas Paracha it is, who has come out to bat at number 4 for Symmatry Group. Trying to place it on the offside, still not getting a run. What an over this is turning out to be from Faisal. 5 dot deliveries along with that wicket. Can it turn out to be a wicket maiden from the left arm spinner? Once again a rising delivery, no chance with that single. A brilliant start this from the off spinner. A wicket maiden to start his spell with. 10 overs have now been done and the score remains on 63 for 2. So just 2 overs ago, they were going at well over 7 runs and over, and all of a sudden, the run rate has dropped down to 6. Coming down the wicket, just managing to get past the fielder at mid-wicket. And after 8 deliveries, they have managed to score 1 run against Faisal Jamil. Speaks volume of how well he has bowled tonight. Fuller in length, once again driving the ball towards the fielder at long on. Pretty attacking line and length so far from Faisal Jamil as he's targeting the stumps. And he's not afraid to fly the ball up as well. He's got confidence behind him, especially after picking up a big wicket in that first over of his. Slightly shorter, put away on the leg side, into the gap, the long on fielder. Well, he won't chase it down. Much needed boundary there for Symmetric Group. Once again, not a bad delivery, but still managing to place it into the gap. Playing it with a straighter bat. Faisal Jamil himself is going after the ball, but they're going to get a run. They need sensible partnership at this end. Even 3 or 4 overs with just singles and twos, and who knows, they can slog big in the last 5 overs. Somewhere between 130 and 140 is not going to be enough tonight, especially on this track. Place it into the gap, running the first one hard. The long off fielder did a pretty decent job, but they still managed to pick up a couple. Nine runs coming in that over from Faisal. 12 done. It's 76 for 3. So spin to continue as Ehsan about to start his second. 76 for 3 it is after 12. And he's been like a live wire anywhere in the outfield tonight, Fahad Mustafa. We have seen him stopping so many singles tonight, along with 2 overs that he has bowled, but he hasn't conceded many. Once again tries to go big on the offside. It's up in the air, but a fielder is out there. Ali Khan, a deep extra cover, who does a pretty decent job. 2 runs completed pretty easily. Still trying to play those big strokes, but living dangerously so far. Couldn't score big in the previous match, Asif, against Arham Sports. Tonight he has got the opportunity. Still pretty much time available in this innings. A full toss. Chance for the fielder at mid-wicket, and he puts it down. He was positioned perfectly to take that catch. In fact, he did not even have to move an inch. Could not have asked for a simpler chance than that. And Ehsan should consider himself very unlucky. Should have been a second wicket, but not to be. Powerfully struck. Straight to the fielder at long gone. It's a pretty eventful over so far. We have seen a big shot attempted which didn't travel to the boundary. A drop catch. Here you see not striking it from the middle part of his bat, and he almost took it. Just couldn't control it in the end. Now going towards the left side region, Ali Khan to stop that ball, which he does. But not before Asif completes yet another couple. 13 done, it's 83 for 3. Terasi. Fahad Mustafa once again comes back to bowl his third over. Just went for 10 in his first two. Now replacing the spinner from the other end. Goes big, goes straight and goes over long gone. He overran that shot on that occasion. It was hit hard, it was struck pretty flat by Anas. Just get the feeling the fielder at long gone did not spot it. And instead, he just let that ball go over his head for a maximum. So it's this time it's Anas who has taken the challenge and has decided to go big after the spinners. Looks a very strong leg side player, Anas. A boundary towards mid wicket and a 6 over long gone so far tonight from him. Oh, this time there was a chance for the bowler himself, but he was in the opposite direction. Now it's Asif on strike, coming around the wicket once again. All he needs to do is to take singles and get his partner on strike. As it's Anas who has found it relatively easier to hit boundaries tonight. Another big shot attempt in getting an inside edge. Big gap available on the leg side. 3 fielders are after the ball. It's the wicketkeeper who gets down, but not before Asif picks up yet another 2. An over optimistic appeal there from the bowler. He was not supported whatsoever by the wicket keeper. So a 9-run over comes to an end for the batting side. It's 92 for 3 after 14. It's a 92 for 3. Time to bring some pace on. It's Taha Hussain has been given the ball. Once again working it away on the leg side, but we'll just get a run, Anas. So they weathered that storm which was building between when the bowlers were trying to put up that pressure, especially the spinners. A decent partnership is now building between Asif and Anas, but they need to continue from here on. Slightly short, put away in the air, chance of the wicket keeper, and that has been taken brilliantly by the man in gloves. A bouncer attempted by Taha. Asif was clearly late onto that stroke. It went up in the air. The wicketkeeper had to dive forward to take that catch. Once again, there was a chance for a collision between him and the fielder running in from the fine leg region. But he pouched it comfortably, and Taha picks up his first in his first over as well. Stunning catch by the wicketkeeper as Big Bang picks up yet another. It's 93 for 4. Rumel Ahmed it is at number 6 for Symmetric Group. Good ball once again. He'll get off the mark with a single, a shy at the bowler's end. Good backing up there by the fielder at mid-off. So just when you sense that Symmetric Group are coming back in the match, they lose yet another wicket. And that halts the scoring rate down too. So it's important that the partner at the other end now, Anas, stays there till the end for the team. Some really good bowling changes have been made by the captain of Team Big Bang. They haven't allowed the batters to get settled by regularly making the changes in the bowling attack. Another bouncer attempted. The batter just looking at the leg side umpire. He's getting some decent bounce on this track too, Taha, along with the decent pace that he's operating at. Just 3 runs conceded, that too in the 15th over of the innings. A pickup shot. It's up and it's out. Wow, what a hit this is from the right-hander. An effortless stroke in the end, just using the wrist power on that occasion. And just guiding it over mid-wicket. How far that ball has travelled. A perfect way to end the over, a maximum of the last ball. It's 101 for 4 after 15. Brilliant hit once again, this time coming from the bat of Anas. And a brilliant way to greet a new bowler. Ali Khan returning in the spell to bowl his third. Has been dealt over long gone for a maximum once again. So they have managed to hit 2 sixes in the last 2 deliveries. Followed by a wide down the leg side. So they still have just under 5 overs remaining in their innings. Symmatry group with 6 wickets in hand. Can still end up with somewhere between 160 and 170. Powerfully struck on the leg side. Mid wicket is in play, so he's in action. A single now brings Rumail Ahmed back on strike. What a 6 he hit in the last ball of the previous over mid wicket. He decides to go big straight. Chance for the fielder at long off, and he puts it down. Well, the ground feeling has been pretty decent so far from Big Bang, but 2 catches have been put down already. Would have been another big wicket for Ali Khan. Simplest of chances for Hassan Sheikh at long off. And he spills it. Brilliantly struck. It's Anas on this occasion. We'll have to wait for the umpire signal. Did that go all the way for 6? He's just confirming from the fielder at long on. Yes, the arms are aloft. Another maximum from Anas. Not coming from the middle part of the bat. Fetching it from outside the off stump. And still placing it over the boundary ropes. So not a good comeback over this from Ali Khan. 2 maximums already. Anas has answered the call of his captain, scoring at brisk pace, 34 of just 22 deliveries. And Rumail Ahmed once again comes down the wicket. Chance of the fielder at short third, and he puts it down yet again. It's Taha who, after bowled a brilliant previous over, puts another simple chance down. And Ali Khan is just asking questions. Two runs coming in the last ball of the over. That means the score now moves on to 119 for 4 after 16. Once again, it's up in the air, and that has been put down. All of a sudden, it seems like they have applied butters on their fingers, the fielders of Team Big Bang. We have seen 3 chances being put down in the last 2 overs. And both the batters have now got a life each. Rumail tries to go big, it's up. And it's over the boundary ropes. Forget about boundaries, they are now dealing in maximums. Flighting it up once again. Targeting the leg side region over mid wicket. And placing the ball over the boundary ropes. 35 maximums have been hit already in this innings. In fact, in this triangular series. All of a sudden, all the fielders have gone quiet. Drill towards the fielder at long on will just get a run. At one stage, even 150 was looking very difficult for the betting side, but now it seems like they will definitely go past that as long as they keep those wickets in hand. Oh, that was a good delivery. Exposing all those stumps, trying to play that big shot on the leg side. Just the bounce that saved the batter on that occasion. Could have easily struck the leg stump. Down the wicket, thrashing it hard past extra cover. That has skyrocketed towards the boundary ropes. Once again deciding to use his feet, getting closer to the pitch of the ball in the longer fielder. Well, he decided to go after that ball, but just after taking few steps, he just stopped because he knew that that ball is going to win the race in the end. Powerfully struck, this time towards the leg side. Another boundary. Back-to-back boundaries for Rumel Ahmed to end the over with. Another expensive over comes to an end from the leg spinner. Just dismissing that ball out of his sides. 2 boundaries to finish off the over. It's 136 for 4 after 17. And the last few overs have leaked away quite a few runs for Team Symmatry Group as Big Bang makes yet another change in their bowling attack. Well, they have tried so many options tonight. Faizan Sheikh is the new bowler. Bowled during the batting power play in that first match against Aram Sports. Now coming in to bowl the 18th over of the innings. Starts off with a full toss and he gets away with it. We don't see that pretty often. A full toss outside the yaw stump and the batter not being able to time it. And follows it up with a decent delivery, but definitely angling down the leg side. Leg by signal by the on-field umpire. So pretty strong partnership now building between Rumel and Anas. Anas inching closer to his personal milestone, whereas Rumel on the other hand just dealing in boundaries. Down the leg side will be yet another wide. Well, they couldn't chase down 202 in that first match against Aram Sports when they were very closer to the target. Coming down the wicket, hitting flat and hard and past the fielder at long off. Extraordinary stroke this from Rumel. As if he was expecting Faizan to bowl yet another slow delivery, so he had already made up his mind that he's going to be using his feet. And skyrocketed that past the bowler and the fielder. 45 runs now is the partnership between these two of just 19 deliveries. In fact, 50 partnership has been raised by these two batters. As Faizan continues to deal with these slower ones. What a knock this is turning out to be by Rumel. Yes, he got alive when a chance was put down, but he has made full use of that. 23 of just 10 deliveries, striking at 230 runs per 100 balls. Exactly what they needed at this stage of the innings. And he's not done yet. A misfield there from the fielder at square leg will result in yet another boundary for the right-hander. Nothing wrong with that ball, but a better effort was required from the fielder inside the inner ring. A boundary to win the over with. 148 for 4 it is after 18. So when the things are not going in the favour, the captain decides to return at the bowling mark. Fahad Mustafa to complete his spell. Hasn't picked up a wicket, but he has been the pick of the bowlers so far by conceding just 19 in his 3.1. Powerfully struck in the gap and put down once again. Well, that has been the case for Team Big Bang tonight. Once again, slightly wider outside the off stump, targeting the shorter leg side region. Long on was in place, who got down there but just couldn't complete the catch. Flat hit. This time, will it be taken? It is taken. Finally, they have managed to pick up one. And it's the captain with his golden arm picks up a wicket for his side. Rumel once again trying to clear the fence down towards long on, but this time hitting it straight to the throat of his hand. And he walks back after scoring a brisk knock of 27 from just 12 deliveries. Symmatry Group have now lost their fifth with 149 runs on the board. So 149 for 5 with 9 deliveries remaining as Danish Iqbal comes out to bat at number 7. And he has been beaten outside the off stump. So continuing with his good form, which he showed in the first match, Fahad Mustafa after picking up 4 wickets in the tournament opener. It's up in the air, but it's well wide of the fielder at long off. In fact, just over his head. It's one of those big shots that just teases those fielders at the boundary ropes. And I think it's that wind that carried that ball over his head. A maximum to get off the mark with, a maximum to go past 150. He decides to go big once again, and this time the fielder will just be a spectator as that ball lands beyond the side screen. 2 back-to-back maximums from the new batter. And the fingers have been ruined by Danish. 19 done. It's 161 for 5. One 6-1 for 5 with an over remaining now for Symmatry Group. It's a pretty decent score. Faizan Sheikh has been given the responsibility to close off this innings. Anas moves on to 46 with yet another single. Danish struck 2 maximums in the last 2 balls of the previous over. Oh, it's the slower one, hitting the pads and the finger goes up. Once again deceiving the batter with the lack of pace. Faizan Sheikh too early into that stroke and the ball just hitting the pads. And the umpire raising his finger to give that decision in the favor of the bowling side. So after striking 2 back-to-back maximums, Danish Iqbal walks back to the dugout after scoring 12. 6 wickets have now gone down for Symmatry Group with 162 runs on the board. Ghofran is the new batter in, strikes the first ball towards long on, will just get a run. So far so good from Faizan Sheikh, just 2 singles of the first 3 deliveries. And from the batting side's point of view, it's important there's Anas Strays on the crease for the last 3 balls. Fuller end driven but couldn't place the gap on the offside. Excellent last over this from the fast bowler. Mixing it up very nicely. Few slower deliveries because of which he got that wicket as well. Take a outside edge and the third man is in place. He misfields it, but that doesn't prove to be very costly because they just picked up a single. In fact, even if that let that ball go to the wicket keeper, might have been called a wide as well. So the last ball of the innings now coming up. Anas just drills that ball towards the fielder at long off. He's going to look to come back for the second one and they're going to get there easily. So couldn't complete his half century, but he's going to go unbeaten on 49. And as a result, Symmatry Group are going to finish off their allotted 20 overs at 168 for 6. .167 is what they could manage in their 20 overs, courtesy of that brilliant log from Anas, who scored 49 of just 33 deliveries, and he was also supported well by Shiraz initially, and that cameo from Rumel, 27 of just 12 deliveries, and they finished off with a fighting total on the board. 8 bowling options were used by Fahad Mustafa, the captain of Team Big Bang, with he himself being the pick of the bowlers, picking up a wicket going for the 32 runs, and a wicket apiece was picked by Faisal Jamil Ehsan and the rest of the bowlers. So 168 is what they need to get those 2 points and move up to the second position in the points table in this Shaikhani Super League, We'll take a short commercial break and we'll be back with the run chase in this match number 3. Welcome back to this run chase in this match number 3 of Shaikhani Super League being played between Team Big Bang and Symmatry Group. 168 is the target for the batting side. Nicely struck. That is going to run away for 4. So perfect start this from Big Bang. Behzad after bowling 2-dot delivery just straying onto the pads and Basit just flicking it past square leg for a boundary. So 168 is a target for Team Big Bang, who are playing their second match of the Shaikhani Super League, once again chasing down the target. They were unable to chase down 202 in the first match against Arham Sports. Will they be able to chase this one down and get those 2 points? So 4 for no loss as Fielder at first slip, waiting for the outside edge. Behzad to continue with his 4th delivery in the first over. Long on and third man in place for the fast bowler. Talking about Symmetric Group, well, they have started off with pace tonight as compared to spin attack in their first match against Arham Sports. A match which went down till the 16th over. But they'll be hoping for a better performance tonight. As we've been mentioning it before as well, both these sides are looking to register their first victory in this triangular series. Decides to go big, and he connects, so long gone. Couldn't score many runs in the first match, but he has already made his intentions pretty clear in the first over, Basit. A boundary and now a maximum over, long gone. Taking the attack to the opposition right from the start, Team Big Bang. Might take some time to retrieve that ball back because that went way past the boundary ropes. Still no change in the field. Third man and fine leg both inside the 30-yard circle. Now they have placed a fielder at deep square leg and a fielder at long on. So he cannot afford to bowl outside the off stump. Behzad will have to keep on targeting those stumps and will be hoping that the batter misses and he can castle those stumps. Slightly shorter, will be given as a wide. Nicely gathered by Shiraz. Just losing his line and length slightly. Behzad after being struck for a maximum over, long gone. Symmetric Group will be hoping if they could have got at least 20 or 25 more runs, they could have added more pressure, but they still have got pretty many runs to play with. 168 is not a small total, depending on how well they bowl in the first 6. Thickish outside edge, that's going to run down fine. A fortunate boundary for Basit, but he'll take it nevertheless. An expensive over comes to an end from Basit. In fact, it has been signaled as a no ball, so he's also going to get another free hit. 15 of the first 5 deliveries with the ball remaining, and that's going to be a free hit. So he's got a license to go big once again. And since he got a boundary, it did not cross, so they cannot afford to change the field. Symmetric group. Slightly shorter. Bouncer attempted, but now has been given a wide. So the free hit stays for the batter. And guess what? He cannot afford to bowl another bouncer now. So he'll have to try the length or a yorker if he can bowl at the base of the stumps. Basit was clearly late onto that stroke, but it was well over head height. And straight away, he was looking at the leg side umpire. "17 runs already in the first 5 deliveries. Slower delivery, put away past the fielder at mid-off. There is long on in place, but he's going to be a spectator. A brilliant start this for Big Bang in a pursuit of 168. They have managed to score 21 runs in the opening over, courtesy of those 3 boundaries and a maximum, all coming from the bat of Basit. So 21 for none after the first over, as Uzair Ahmed, the captain, is going to share the new ball alongside Behzad. So a fast bowler bowling from one end and a spinner from the other. Atiq, the opening partner, is now at the striker's end. Starting off with the wide, which was not gathered by the wicketkeeper. Might not travel to the boundary rows, but they might get a couple. Instead, they decided for a single. Now Uzair Ahmed has strengthened that offside field with no fielder standing at fine leg, so cannot afford to drift onto the pads of the right-hander. He goes big. It's up in the air. Chance to the fielder at mid-off. And he puts it down. And in the process, they're going to pick up another couple. It was there to be hit. He decided to go big. Just got the toe end of the bat. Mid-off had ample of time to get underneath that one, which he did, but just could not complete the catch. Cannot afford to give as many chances, especially when you're defending 168. Another wide down the leg side. This time the ball might travel to the boundary ropes. Yes, it does. Expensive start this from the captain as well. Hands on the hips already. And he's still thinking about that drop catch. Can't even blame the wicket keeper, because that was well down the leg side. Technically, they have gathered 8 runs of just one delivery in this over. Make that another big hit, another boundary this time. All the scoring has been done by Basit so far. They got 21 in the opening over, have got 13 already in this one. Make that 19 with another top shot over extra cover. Well, you can hear the cheers from the dugout. Fuller outside the off-stump, extending the elbow, hitting it over extra cover. Had no intention of keeping it down and clearing the fence with ease. They have raced away to 40 without a wicket. Big Bang. He goes for another one. Mid-off is running back, but the ball will go over the fence. Back-to-back maximums from the big right-hander. Taking the attack to the opposition skipper. 46 for none with the ball still to go in the second over. Oh, he went for another big one, gets an inside edge, and he is dragged back onto the stumps. Finally, they have managed to get the first wicket of Team Big Bang, but not before Basit has done all the damage with the bat. 36 of just 12 deliveries just for the right-hander. And Big Bang loses their first with 46 on the board. .46 for 1 as Rehan Nazim walks to bat at number 3. Well, he got a century in that first match against Aram Sports. Still couldn't get his team over the winning line, but he still batted really well. Knocked him over of the very first ball. Back-to-back wickets this for the captain, as Rehan Nazim has been handed a golden duck tonight. A loopy delivery, missed out a straighter one. Just playing all over that one, and it's the captain who disturbed the off stump once again. So he won't be able to repeat the heroics of the other day. Could not even trouble the scorers tonight, Rehan Nazim, as Big Bang loses yet another. And they are 46 for 2 after 2 overs. So 46 for 2 after 2 as Badr Qureshi has been given the ball. Clipped away down the leg side. The fine leg fielder is after it. And he just could not pull the ball back. Tried his right foot to bring the ball back inside the boundary ropes and almost did a pretty decent job, but the ball still had enough pace to touch the boundary ropes, and this time it's Atiq who gets off the mark with a 4. So 50 comes up for Big Bang in just 2.1 overs. Solid start from Team Big Bang. Yes, they have lost 2 wickets, but look at the run rate. Short and wide, put away. A diving effort, even then the ball just went past the fielder. And back-to-back boundaries for Atiq this time. The previous delivery was down the leg side. This time he was overcompensating on line and length. Ball too short and too wide and paid the price for it. It's going to be another wide. Too many extra runs have been given already to the batting side. Straight away, the bowling side has been put under immense pressure. Gets a thickish outside half of the bat. That's going to run down towards third man region for yet another 4. Even half-time shots are travelling to the fence. He's just looking to dab that ball on the offside, getting a thickish outside half of the bat, and the short third man, well, just couldn't stop it in the end. So in the first 2 overs, it was Basetullah who was doing all the damage, and now Atiq himself has collected 3 boundaries. Better delivery, targeting the stumps. Has raced away to 59 now. Big Bang. He was going for another big one. Couldn't time it as well as he would have liked. Will get a single towards long on. The score now moves on to 60 for 2 with the captain now on strike, Fahad Mustafa, who has come out to bat at number 4. Bowled pretty well in the first innings, picked up a wicket, went for just 32. Batted pretty well as well in that first match against Aram Sports, in that big partnership alongside Rehan Nazim, but he has been dismissed now. As a left-hander, he will prefer facing the left-arm orthodox, especially with the short leg side boundary. Just plays it towards the bowler himself, so a dot ball to end the over with, but still they managed to score 14 runs in it. It's 60 for 2 after 3 overs. Uzair Ahmed, the captain, to gonna continue. And he went for 25 in his first 4 deliveries in the previous over. Still managed to pick up 2 wickets. Well, talking about the run rate of Team Big Bang, almost scoring at 20 and over. And they now just need 108 more runs to win. Another fumble there from the fielder at extra cover, and they are going to pick up another run. Just 3.5 overs, and they have raced away to 61 for 2. Big Bang talking about making use of the batting power play. Well, in fact, they have slaughtered the bowling attack so far. Well, he wasn't ready for that one. Might have been some movement at the side screen because of which Fahad Mustafa wasn't ready to face that ball. Worked away on the leg side, but there is protection out there at deep mid-wicket. Will just get a run to get up the mark. Much better over this from the captain. Just 2 runs conceded in the first 4 deliveries. He'll be hoping that he can pick up few more before the batting power play ends. Bowled pretty well in the first match too, Zaid Ahmed, where he picked up 2 wickets, but that night they did not have much runs to play with. Short and wide, and well, he's very lucky to get away with that one. 62 for 2 with a ball still to go in the 4th. Still searching for those wickets. Fielder still available at first slip. He hits it straight, but couldn't get it past the fielder at mid-off. So pretty good comeback over this from the captain. Just 2 singles coming in his second. It's 62 for 2 after 4. Time for another change in the bowling attack as Rumail Ahmed, the off spinner, has been given the ball and has been greeted with a 4 on the offside first up. And if you're going to bowl that short and that wide to a batter of that class, you're asking for trouble. Fahad Mustafa just rocking on the back foot and placing it ever so gracefully on the offside. So the runs continues to flow for Big Bang, who now just need 102 more to win, and they've got ample time remaining too. Shot again, put away again in the gap, and that's going to be yet another 4. Almost a carbon copy of what he played in the previous delivery. Rumail Ahmed not learning from his mistake in the previous one, once again dropping it shorter. And look at those quick hands from Fahad Mustafa, making full use of those fielding restrictions and getting yet another 4 on the offside. So the required runs now remain in double figures for the batting side. Just 98 more needed. Short and wide. And this is an exhibition of offside batting from Fahad. This time the ball wasn't that wide, but he got the length he was after, Fahad. And once again a flick of the wrist and brilliantly timed and placed shot. Well, there is no turn on this pitch whatsoever. We saw that in the first innings too. So as a spinner, you need to make sure that you bring in those stumps into play. Better delivery. He was eyeing that leg side region, Fahad Mustafa, with that high back lift, but just placing it with a straighter bat. Slightly shorter. Plays it ever so late, Fahad, and he's going to get another 4. So the over has ended just like the way it began, with a boundary on the offside. And an expensive one comes to an end from Romel. 16 of it, including 4 boundaries, 5 done, and Big Bang have raced away to 78 for 2. Uzair Ahmed to continue with his third. Starts off with a full toss, and that has been put down. Well, he was trying to take that catch with just the right hand of his. The ball just could not stick. Jumped a little too early to take that one. Uzair would have been a spectacular catch had he taken it. Instead, they got a run. So they are 79 for 2, Big Bang, with 5 balls still to go in this batting power play. It's a left hand right hand combination out there for Big Bang, so it might take some time to adjust their field, especially whenever a single is taken. Yes, he has picked up 2 wickets, but once again he has been leaking runs, just like the way the other bowlers. Walks it away towards mid wicket, but won't get a run on that occasion. Straight away sent his partner back, as he knew he has timed it a little too well. This time he placed the ball in the gap and will get a run towards deep mid wicket. So they still have got 2 balls remaining to do more damage in this batting power play. These 2 batters scoring at over 13 and over. Clips it away wider of the fielder at long on, will get yet another run. Half the job has been done already in the first 6 overs by the top order. We'll be hoping that they do not witness another collapse, just like the way they did in the first match, where they lost 3 back-to-back wickets and just could not chase 22 in the last 15. Another decent delivery to end the over with 3 runs coming in that over from the captain. 6 done, it's 81 for 2. Rumel Ahmed's about to start his second. Straight a one and he misses out. Once again, a fuller length delivery doing the job for the bowler. It's Atiq who was looking to play across the line and he was trapped right in front of the stumps. So after a decent partnership, they have managed to get the breakthrough. Atiq has been dismissed after scoring 16. Big Bang are now 3 down with 81 on the board. Eighty-one for 3 as Essen Wally comes out to bat at 5. Rumel Ahmed has just picked up his first. The captain Uzair Ahmed will be hoping if they would have restricted Big Bang for fewer runs, the first 6 overs would have been a different story altogether. Down the leg side will get another run. In fact, the umpire might stretch his arms too for a wide. Yes, 2 more runs will be added to the total. $83 on the board, 85 more to get. Well, he hit 4 boundaries against the off spinner in the previous over, Fahad Mustafa, all on the offside. Clips it away towards mid wicket, running the first one hard but won't get the other one. Might not be that aggressive against the off spinner, especially with the fielding restrictions. Playing it with a straighter bat, there was almost a confusion between the two batters. The captain wanted a run, but his partner at the other end denied that in the end. Still fighting it hard, Symmatry group. They'll be hoping if they can pick up few more. Another dot ball towards X. In fact, it's a misfield. This is something you cannot afford to do, because dot balls create that pressure on the new batter. But now, after gifting away that single, they have got the other batter at the other end, the left-hander, who is much more confident after scoring 19 from 13 deliveries. So successful over comes to an end from Romel. 3 runs and a wicket off it in the end. It's 85 for 3 after 7. So the captain is a. In fact, he has already started the last over of his spell. Uzair. He's picked up 2 wickets so far. Both the dangerous batter Basidullah and then Rehan Nazim, the centurion of the first game. Playing the waiting game so far, the captain. I think it's a sensible call too. And you do not need to take any sort of risk at this stage, knowing the fact that they have already scored half of the runs in this run chase. Clips the ball towards a square leg, will get yet another single. They know they were in a winning position in that first match too, but that hat-trick from Mohammad Mohsin and they were short by just 5 runs in the end. So they cannot afford another collapse in this match tonight. Remember, it's a big match for both the sides, still looking for their first victory. Top 2 teams in this triangular series will be facing off each other in the final of this Sheikhani Super League, so it's important that you keep on winning each and every match. Wrapping on the pass, but might be angling down the leg side. Well, he's disappointed, Uzair. He thought it was much more closer than what it looked like to the naked eye. It's again a low full toss, and well, you could see the awesome, so you can just sense the ball was down the leg side, and I think it was a pretty decent decision from the on-field umpire. Targeting the leg stump, but this time a little too wide of it. Extra run has been gifted to the batting side. The captain is now having a word with his partner. I think he's just asking him to not expose his leg stump, especially when he's looking to sweep that ball on the leg side. So after conceding 25 in his first over, he has just conceded 8 in his next 3. So pretty decent comeback from the captain. But unfortunately, he does not have enough runs remaining to play with, because Big Bang just need 80 more to win. Essen still trying hard to pierce the ball in the gap, but so far it has been a tough going for the right-hander. So he's going to finish off with yet another dot ball. So a decent spell comes to an end from the captain. 33 runs conceded, 2 wickets were taken by the bowler. 8 done, it's 88 for 3. 91 for 3 after 9. Leg spinner Afzal Rao now has been brought into the attack, starting around the wicket against the left-handed batter. And so far, Fahad Mustafa has not been able to pick the leg spinner. Getting away from the line of the ball, still not being able to place the ball in the gap. Well, he started pretty briskly, Fahad Mustafa, getting 4 boundaries in that over from Rumail Ahmed, but since then he has been very silent. Hits it towards mid-wicket, gets it into the gap and gets a boundary. Well, you could sense that coming, especially after the first 3 dot deliveries. Afzal Rao, after building all that pressure, just dropped it slightly shorter, and this is exactly what Fahad was waiting for. Hitting it towards that gap between mid-wicket and long on and getting another boundary. Once again, it's too short. This time it has been put away on the offside, but will just get a run. Will change his angle, will come over the wicket once again to the right-hander. Still counting those fielders available inside the inner ring. Now they have placed a fielder at deep backward of point. 2 fielders available on the leg side at mid-wicket and square leg, along with long on and long off. So pretty regulation field setting this for the right-hander. He bowls it down the leg side and the wicket-keeper misses. Sure, third man is after it. They will get an easy couple. In fact, there might be a chance of a run out. They needed a better throw. Yes, and well, he was just casually returning to the crease. Pulled it down the leg side. The ball just went between the legs of the wicket-keeper. Sure, third man was after it. He did a pretty decent job to pull the ball back. And in the end, there was definite opportunity for a run out. Missed it once again. Castle the off stump of Afzal Rao picks up yet another. Hassan Wali, who was struggling, has now been dismissed. Another wicket has gone down, and all of a sudden, Big Bang have now lost their 4th. So he missed a straighter one. The bowler castling the off stump, and Hassan Wali walking back to the dugout after scoring 3. It's 99 for 4. 99 for 4 after 10. Rumel starts his last over. It's getting slightly difficult now for Big Bang, but the captain is still out there in the middle, and the hopes are still alive for Big Bang to chase down the remaining runs. They need 69 more runs to win, 6 wickets in hand. Fahad Mustafa comes down the wicket, but he placed it straight down to the fielder at deep mid wicket. With that single, 100 comes up for Team Big Bang with 4 wickets down in the 11th over. Faizan Islam is the new batter at number 6. Could not score any runs in the first match against Aram Sports, so he'll be hoping to get few runs under his belt. Gets off the mark towards long off. Faizan Islam. Brilliant comeback this from Romel Ahmed too. Conceded 16 in the first over when he was put away for 4 boundaries by the captain Fahad Mustafa, but he has fought his way back very strongly. Sharp single taken. As soon as he put that ball away towards the fielder at short third man, he just ran away for single and was very well complimented by the partner at the other end too. So the required run rate still within the grips of the batting side. As Fahad Mustafa clips up yet another single towards the fielder at long on and will retain the strike at the start of next over. Rumel finish off his spell, conceding 28 in his 4, picking up a wicket too. Big Bang are now at 104 for 4 after 11. .54 needed. Once again trying to play across the line. The ball just going underneath the bat. Might have been a wrong gun attempted as well by Afzal Rao. So he's got those variations up his sleeves. Afzal this time getting some extra bounce too. Once again, sharp single taken. So he emphasizes on the importance of picking up singles too, along with the boundaries that he has taken already for Fahad Mustafa. Run a ball 31 so far for the captain, but the job is not done yet. Slightly shorter. Hit away on the leg side. There is a fielder at deep square leg, but he's not going to get anywhere near to that one. And that has traveled over the boundary ropes for a maximum. Not a good delivery. Too short and too much down the leg side. Vezan just shuffling across the off stump and hitting it over square leg for a maximum. .57 now more needed. So finally they managed to find the ball, but worked away on the leg side, running the first one hard. This time they will be able to come back for the second. And if they would have pushed hard, might have come back for the third too, but just two taken. Trying to force that away on the offside. Will get a run towards the fielder at long off. So they're maintaining their run rate, Team Big Bang, almost scoring at 10. Yes, they've lost 4 wickets, but not many runs are remaining. Symmatry group will be hoping if they can pick up that wicket of Fahad Mustafa, they will be right back in it. Just need one magical delivery right now. He drops it shorter and he gets away with it. Could have hit that anyway for Fahad to get a boundary. Instead, he chose to hit it towards square leg for a run. 12 done. Big Bang at 115 for 4 with 53 more needed. The new bowler has been introduced, Ali Qureshi. Now starting the 13th over and has been placed towards the fielder at deep extra cover for yet another run by the captain. 52 now needed of 47 deliveries. Still anybody's game this. We have been mentioning it before as well. In the first match they got very close yet could not get a victory against Aram Sports. And anything can happen from here on too. As long as they got those wickets in hand, they can cruise towards that target. But if they lose another wicket or two, things can get really interesting. Slightly shorter, was looking to carve it away on the offside, and it's very lucky that he did not got it inside edge, outside edge in fact. And his partner at the other end, the captain, just calming his partner Faizan Islam. Just need to get a single and get down the other end. Exactly what his captain asked, and this is exactly what Faizan Aslam did. He scored 80 odd in the first 6. In the next 6.4 overs, they have just scored 35 and they have lost 2 wickets too. So slowly and steadily, Symmatry Group are making their way back into this game. Coming down the wicket, it's up in the air. Is that going to be taken? Oh, that is a brilliant kick. This is an absolute screamer from the fielder at long gone. And there is absolute pin drop silence in the dugout of Team Big Bang. Coming down the wicket, trying to clear the leg side field, went miles up in the air, and look at how much distance the fielder at long gone travelled. Dived forwards and completed an excellent catch. And this is the captain we are talking about, Fahad Mustafa, who was looking so much under control, but now he has been dismissed after scoring 33. And Big Bang have now lost half of their side with 113 on the board. Five wickets have gone down for Team Big Bang as Ali Khan makes his way out there at the centre. We just witnessed a remarkable catch from the fielder at long on to get rid of the captain. 51 still needed. 42, in fact 43 now remaining deliveries. Thrashed away on the offside. Slight misfield by the captain. The long off fielder is running away towards his left, and Ali Khan will get off the mark with a couple. So just 4 runs and a big wicket in that over from Ali Qureshi. 13 done. Big Bang got 119 for 5. Still needing 49 to win in the last 7. So after witnessing there is not much spin on offer, they have decided to go with yet another pacer, Emmanuel Huck, bowling the 14th over, chipping it over extra cover. Once again placed into the gap, running the first one hard, will come back for yet another couple. Trying their level best to reduce the difference between the ball remaining and the runs required, both these batters. .47 still to get with 5 wickets in hand. Once again trying to use his speed, but the bowler did very well on that occasion, just dragging his length slightly shorter. Shuffling across, placing it fine, will get a boundary. That is improvisation at its best from Faizan Islam. Shuffling across the off stump and guiding it past the fielder at fine leg to get himself another 4. Still not over for Symmatry Group. Just 1 over where they can just give away 2 or 3 more runs and pick up a wicket, and they're going to be right back in it. Slower one clipped away towards mid wicket. It was in the gap. Could have pushed for the second 2, but they decided not to go for that. 9 runs coming in that over from Emmanuel Huq. It's 128 for 5. Now needing 40 more to win in the last 6. Starts off with a decent delivery, but the ball just hitting the pads and the wicketkeeper not being able to stop that one. They're going to get 2 leg buys for that, but they all count. Ali Qureshi will be hoping that he can pick up yet another wicket, just like the way he did in the previous one. Trying to work it away on the leg side, but the ball just hitting the outside half of the pad, and they get another run towards extra cover. Top wicket taker so far, Mohammad Mohsin of Aram Sports. 7 wickets to his name in the first 2 matches, along with the hat-trick that he picked in the first match against Team Big Bang, and the captain of Big Bang, Fahad Mustafa, at number 2 with 5 wickets to his name. It's a slower delivery, tries to clear the field on the leg side, chance with the fielder, and he puts it down. It's Behzad who puts it down at mid-wicket. And he's clearly disappointed, and rightly so. Would have been a big wicket at this stage. It was Danish, in fact, at mid-wicket. He got there, he was pretty settled. Still couldn't complete the catch. Hard hands, maybe. Once again, gets an inside. Another slower one, chance for the fielder, but they needed a better throw at the bowler's end. It was the captain himself, Uzair Ahmed. A single to end the over with. It's 135 for 5 after 15. 33 to get in last 5 as we see another bowling change as the leg spinner has been introduced. Afzal Rao. A big shot attempted on the leg side, and that has cleared the fence. Brilliant hit this from Faizan Al Islam. Pitched up using his wrist, placing it into the gap on the leg side and starting the over with a maximum. And now the required run rate has dropped down under 6 for Team Big Bang. Wrong gun attempted placing it with a straighter bat, but this is exactly what they need to do. No risks are required at this stage from Big Bang. Shorter in length, put away on the leg side, into the gap. Put down, and not only he dropped the catch, but he let that ball go to the boundary ropes too. Must have been in two minds, that fielder at deep mid wicket. Should I go for a catch or should I just stop the boundary? Instead, he dived forwards, lost the side of the ball, lost the control of the ball, and the ball just going underneath him and touching the boundary ropes. Towards the extra cover, but there is protection in place. They'll just get a run, but they've got the runs they were looking for in this over. They've got 11 of the first 4 deliveries. Even if they get 2 in the next 2, won't be a problem for Big Bang. Trying to play that cut shot, which was much closer to the body. He was very lucky that he got his bat down at the last moment, Ali Khan. He has been given a life already. He needs to make that one count. 2 dot balls to end the over with 11 of it in the end. That's 146 for 5 after 16. One for 9 in his first 2 overs, Ali Qureshi, as he starts his third. Looking to give himself room there. Fazan will just get a run. 21 needed now. Ali Khan on strike. Hasn't hit a boundary so far in his first 5 deliveries. Once again, too short. Just took his eyes off the ball at the last moment. Another fumble. And just when we were mentioning that he has not hit a boundary of the first 5 deliveries, he has been gifted one by the opposition. Should have been just a single towards square leg. Instead, it's a boundary for the right-hander. And that will definitely calm the nerves down in the dugout of Team Big Bang. 150 also comes up for the batting side with just 17 to get. Wild swing, and he disappointed with that. Once again trying to play that big shot by exposing all the 3 stumps. Slower delivery, put away on the offside. Nothing much the fielder at extra cover or the fielder at Mudov could have done about that. Well, he was trying that similar stroke in the previous delivery as well. Did not get the length, but this time, not only it was slower in pace, slightly shorter in length, but wider outside the off stump too. And Ali Khan made full use of that. So just within a touching distance of registering their first victory, Big Bang. Full toss, hit away straight, and hits it big as well. It's gone over the fence. A maximum coming from the bat of Ali. Missing his length on that occasion, Ali, and his counterpart playing that big shot and making it much more simpler now for Big Bang, who just need 7 more to win. Shorter in length, the wicketkeeper could not being able to stop that one, and that's going to run away for 4. In fact, it has been given as 5 wides. So taking the matter in his own hands, Ali Khan in this particular over of 2 boundaries and a maximum, followed by a 5 wide down the leg side. This can well and truly turn out to be the last delivery of the game as well, with the batting side just needing 2 more to win. He tries to go big. It's up in the air. Chance of the fielder and a short backward of point, and he puts it down. And they pick up a single. So the scores are level. 167 for 5 after 17, with Big Bang just needing 1 more to win. Just 1 more needed by Big Bang. Ali Khan on strike once again. He goes for a big one, and he finishes off with a big hit straight down the ground. In fact, the ball has landed on the roof. And what a way to finish the things off from Big Bang's point of view. They lost few wickets towards the middle stages of the innings, but a crucial knock by Ali Khan towards the end made sure that they end up... Brilliant start was provided by... A brilliant start was provided by Basitullah at the top of the order with 36 of just 12 deliveries, and a brilliant knock by the captain himself. 33 of 34 by Fahad Mustafa coming into bat at number 4. And then it was all about Faizan Islam and Ali Khan, who turned the tables towards the end of the innings, making sure that Big Bang registered their first victory and winning this game comfortably by 5 wickets. Bezad was pretty expensive in the first over, gave away 21. Uzair also gave away 25 in his first one, but he picked up 2 wickets. And a wicket apiece to Rumel, Afzal Rao and Ali Qureshi. So after winning the toss, deciding to bat first, Symmatry Group could only score 167 with Anas leading the scoreboard, 49 to his name tonight. And he was supported well by Shiraz at the other end. And in reply, Big Bang managing to chase down the target, winning it comfortably by 5 wickets, courtesy of that brilliant knock from Basit at the top of the order and then by Faizan and Ali Khan towards the end of the innings. And no surprises because of the brisk start he provided his team at the start of the innings. Basitullah will be adjudged the man of the match for scoring 36 runs of just 12 deliveries, including 3 maximums and 4 boundaries tonight.